Hello, and welcome back to Short Stories with Art is Kind. Today we're reading The Courageous Cat, a short story. As you listen, what can you learn about courage? Once upon a time, there was a small and timid kitten named Whiskers. He lived with his family in a cozy house on the outskirts of town. Whiskers was a shy little cat who always stayed close to his mother and siblings. He was afraid of almost everything, from loud noises to strange smells. One sunny afternoon, while Whiskers was playing in the garden with his siblings, he heard a loud and menacing growl. He turned around and saw a big and fierce dog approaching their house. Whiskers froze in fear, but his mother quickly ushered him and his siblings inside and locked the door. As the dog started to scratch and bark at the door, Whiskers realized that he had to do something to protect his family. His heart was pounding in his chest, but he knew that he couldn't let his fear paralyze him. He mustered all the courage he could find and decided to face the dog. Whiskers stepped outside and faced the dog with a shaky voice. "Please leave us alone. We don't want any trouble." The dog snarled and lunged at Whiskers, but he managed to dodge and run behind a bush. He felt scared, but also determined to defend his family. Just then, Whiskers' best friend, a brave and loyal tomcat named Shadow, appeared out of nowhere. Shadow had heard the commotion and had come to help. He stood beside Whiskers, and together they faced the dog. The dog was surprised to see two cats standing up to him, and he hesitated for a moment. That was all the time Whiskers and Shadow needed. They teamed up and started to chase the dog away. They yowled and hissed and scratched until the dog retreated with his tail between his legs. Whiskers and Shadow returned to the house, where Whiskers' family was waiting for them. They were all impressed by Whiskers' bravery and cheered him on. Whiskers felt proud of himself and happy to have friends like Shadow. From that day on, Whiskers was no longer a timid kitten. He had discovered that he had the courage to face any challenge that came his way. And whenever he felt scared, he just had to remember the day he became the courageous cat. Thanks for joining us for this reading of The Courageous Cat. What did you learn about courage today? Share it in the comments. Also, check out the sticker for The Courageous Cat. If you enjoyed the video today, like the video, subscribe, and share. Thanks for listening to this story from Art is Kind. Peace and blessings.